Welcome back to the Call of Duty North American Championship 2015 presented by Xbox. Benson and Dirk in the booth for this one. TR versus Faze Black. TR have just gone 2-1 up in the series. And Dirk, I just found out, Mr. Rambo Ray left our venue for 5 minutes, and the first game after he leaves isn't a 3-0.
Rambo's the problem.
He is the issue. I love you, Ray.
Hashtag blame Rambo.
There you go. I want to see hashtag blame Rambo trending worldwide on Twitter, ASAP. But for real though, loved having him on the analyst desk all weekend. So insightful. When he breaks down a play, you just kind of suddenly you're like, you were thinking that? Like, wow. That's
just kind of like sit there and just like, I'm going to listen to what this guy has to say. He's very intelligent.
I just asked him questions. He's just like teaching me everything about the game. Yeah. It's great. Although I did teach him a couple of things too. He was really impressed. So I was like, ooh,
let me find out you're the teacher.
No, not yet. I'm still taking notes, everything Ray says. Don't worry about that. Of course, going over to a Detroit uplink in this series, though, Doug. Now, you had 3-2 TR. Do you feel confident enough in Faze Black in this Detroit uplink?
We see the players on Faze Black and just kind of the characters that they are. I mean, all of these guys have championship experience. Proofy finishing second, Study second, and then Apathy and Sensor both finishing last year first place at that regional. So you know that they're just going to want to keep fighting for this. Obviously, you want to get the better seed in this. You just want to keep going through. So I'm going to take Faze Black in this one, even though I said they were going to take it the last one. Just
okay. So you want to see that game 5? I know.
I do. That's really what I want. I do want to see that game 5, but I mean, can never count TR out. I mean, really just turning heads this weekend, especially I think after that denial, just this team is
you have to give him enough props, man. Very, very talented squad. Because it's a really important day for Faze Black as well. If you're in the stream earlier on, you heard Rambo go into in-depth explanation as to why seeding is so important, how that's going to affect pool play, especially this year more than ever. Now with Proofy going on a cruise tomorrow, you have to go as far as you possibly can today, because ultimately you're going to forfeit your games tomorrow. So, you know, winning in winners bracket obviously going to give you a high seed as opposed to dropping down to losers bracket and then not finishing your games tomorrow. So this really is a big game for Faze Black. They can't afford to drop it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're TR, you just want to get this over with. You saw the attitude of some of the players like after they go. When you see the hype, Vicento, I remember just watching them against Denial, him getting up and just yelling, full of energy, this squad coming in here to prove something, this entire Revenge team. But Detroit uplink is going to be the next map. Yeah,
I'm excited for this one. Do you think we're going to see TR maybe utilize the Amelian uplink? Is that something that you could see?
Nagafin.
Nagafin.
That's all I have to say. Yeah, I can see maybe Nagafin pulling it out. Why not?
I mean, I don't know. Do you think that's a smart thing in uplink?
I don't think it'd be that smart of a thing to be completely
honest.
But
if you make it work like he has, it could maybe.
Yeah, if he makes it work.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I can confirm it's all smiles down in the Faze side of the main stage. They're having some fun there, and they know it's an important game. But more importantly, this is a team who's just full of good vibes, and you see there at Season 1 champs, the team who had more possession time won 100% of the uplinks. That does not surprise me at all. I mean, I can see how you could win with less possession.
Shocking statistic.
But that definitely makes sense. Anyway, moving away from weird statistics like that, I think we have to be on board with TR off the break. And, yep, Nagafin, Ameli, Thermal, doesn't surprise me at all.
There's something to keep in mind, too. It is going to be Faze Black starting off on the quote-unquote preferred side. This Atlas side, you're going to have more ways to score. And plus, on defense, it's so hard to score for the Sentinel squad. I mean, when they're attacking, and then it's going to force the Atlas team, which is going to be Faze Black, to spawn right on their goal.
Remy already with control of the drone. He's actually dipped all the way away. Could actually go for the one-point play. Throws it, connects. TR 1-0 up within the first 20 seconds of this game, Doug.
Taking advantage of those spawns, like we said, on that good, no, they're actually on the bad side.
Yeah.
Got really confused there for 1 second. But Vicento right now going to be rocking that ball in the pit area. 2 players going to go down for this Faze Black squad. Study and Apathy are going to be the only players up.
Looks like Apathy is going to go for that drone. Just going to play it up top. It's going to be actually bouncing around there, so Vicento immediately picking that one up. He may actually play that for some yards. Not going to be able to do so. Drone has been dropped. Nagafin double jumping up with the Thermal. Ameli pulls out the ASM-1, picks up 1. Back out to the ASM-1. There's 2 for him, and he is just shredding Faze with that.
That would have been crazy if he would have turned around and got that kill with the ASM-1 there. But the drone is going to be thrown once again. That is going to be Remy. First 2 points for this Team Revenge squad, doing such an excellent job.
Nagafin at 5-2 to kick off this Detroit uplink. See if he can try and pick up some more kills with that Ameli. He actually switched that to the ASM-1 after the up top. He's going to get outshot. Proofy has the drone now, trying to get in towards School. Not going to be able to do so. Sensor, though, should be able to clean that up. Picks up the drone. School completely open. He could actually go for a 2-point play here, but it looks like he's going to drop for 1. Are we going to see an interception? No, we're not. Faze making a 1-point game.
Nice play there by Sensor, grabbing that drone from Skull, working his way into the small room, and then throwing it out the window, getting able to that 1-point play. Facento going to be the drone carrier right now, but he's going to go ahead and throw it on that top garage, and now it is going to be ready to reset.
Smart play from Facento. Recognized none of his team had any respawn control there on the satellite drone, and just kind of threw it for the time. Gives his teammates some time, as I said, just kind of adapt and get back some control of the respawn, and it's kind of what they've done here, but Remy needs to win this first gunfight. By that player, Apathy, he's actually just dipped, and Apathy already in school. Apathy, like a madman, actually may need to go for a 1-point throw, but stopped. And unfortunately couldn't get that slide off. Big defensive play coming out from TR.
And definitely Nagafin gonna reset that drone by throwing it out the map, and that really is what separates an uplink, a good uplink play from a bad one. It's just those little tiny plays like that, throwing out the map when your team isn't set at all, then the drone resets. Just a smart play there by Nagafin.
Doug, we've seen a lot of the Thermal Melee this weekend. What are your thoughts? How do you counter that?
How do you counter it? I mean, a lot of the time, it's going to be hard because in Respawn, you really don't use cold-blooded. And that's really going to thing that's going to keep you off the radar with that thermal sight. So you don't really see that. But, I mean, maybe if you know the meta, maybe the next team going up against this Revenge squad is going to realize, hey, Nagafin really likes the melee. We're maybe going to put a cold-blooded class on just to kind of mess with him, get into his head a little bit, and then maybe force him to switch classes.
Oh, Nagafin missing that 1-point throw there and immediately drops. Proof he should be able to play that drone. 2 minutes left here in the first side of Uplink Detroit. Haven't really seen Faze utilize that good side as much as we would have liked, despite, you know, Sensor's 1-point play. Managed to get into school and throw it from school window. But realistically, this has been TR pretty dominant for the first 3.5 minutes of this game. I
mean, obviously, if you're Faze Black, you really want to get that map control and then really control the school area. That's where you're going to get the most opportunities to score. And even then, if you're in the school and your drone carrier is just sitting inside of the school area, your other players can go out and slay. They may be able to take a sneaky route outside of the mid steps and then go and jump in for the 2-point play.
Study forced to reset that drone. Proofy trying to slay around the outside. He's not going to be able to do so. And after he left in a sticky situation, looks like he's going to play it over towards Hospital, but he drops as well. And drone, once again, in Facento's hands. Can he try and go for the 1-point play? Give TR the lead. Once again, of course, tied at 2-2. May actually go for the 2-point, decides just to play safe for the 1-point. Smart plays coming from Facento.
Definitely. You never want to see a team get greedy and then make him just sit there and regret it. So nice, just 1-point play there, being able to throw the drone into the goal. Study gonna be the drone carrier right now, but he is gonna be taken out, and just like that, Nagafin is gonna be there to pick up that drone. Gonna be sitting here in this middle area. He's gonna be highlighted on your map. We're actually gonna switch over to him right now. Now this is a decision. You can either try to go for that one shot on top of a little mid-atlas right there, or you can just try to work with your team and try to get the best shot possible.
Aqua back on your screens, trying to stop this Faze push. Final 30 seconds of the first side, and Aqua's just going to turn around the corner. Peekaboo drone carrier picks up the kill, picks up the drone.
Oh my goodness!
Beats down Apathy. Nice plays, and one more beats him down as well. Oh, he could go for the 1-point play. Aqua from downtown. Oh, he's going to miss. That's a shame, but the drone's still alive. He's actually stun-proof. Can he get the kill in time? No, he can't. That would have been play of the tournament if he connects with that.
It's like in basketball and a player's doing a really flashy play and misses a shot. Sort of something like that, but huge play there from Aqua, throwing the drone, just missing by a little hair right there, but that was just a great play. Aqua got us a little hyped up there a little bit. Really close match, 3-2 heading into the second side.
That would have been ridiculous if he connects with that, but as you said, 3-2 going into the half. Aqua 17-10, Nagafin 16-10. Faze need to shut down this slaying from TR. Of course, TR now going into that preferred side in the second side.
If they're able to capitalize on this, I feel like TR is just going to completely be able to dominate this.
Just cruise through?
That's if they get the proper control, map control, everything like that, really control that score area, I feel like they're going to pull away with it. Who do you want to start on board with?
On board with Aqua, it's 17-10. Looks like he's going for a bit of a wild flank, so Nagafin heading into garage with the melee. Oh, wow, Sensor's already pieced out. 2-point play. Faye's going to have the lead. It's funny, because we saw a similar thing at the very start of the first side, but it was with TR. They opted for the 1-point play. But they kind of split in such a strange fashion. They didn't really send anyone towards the satellite drone. They just kind of split left and right, and Sensor was just like, all right, well, see you later then. I'm just going to go dunk in for 2 points.
Apathy being really cautious right here, waiting for his team support. He is control of the drone. He's going to throw it. No, it is going to be intercepted by Nagafin. Nice play right there. Nice play by him, being able to reset the drone as well.
Not sure if he meant to intercept that one or not. He was just kind of mid-double jump, and the drone ended up in his hand. He's like, well, gonna throw that one out, that's for sure. As Nagafin, is that drone gonna bounce? Nope, misses. But Nagafin doing a good defensive stop again with the thermal melee, causing so many problems. 19-12 You know, EMPs, that would be something I would consider Faze right now. Just try and catch him off guard, just do something, because he is just a force to be reckoned with right now.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, you're not really going to have any pre-made classes to really counter that melee with the thermal. You're not going to have cold blood on or anything like that. So like you said, get some stuns going in there, get some EMPs, stuff like that. Facento going to be in control of the drone right now, going to be in this pit area, going to throw it up on top of that garage just to waste some time, and now it is going to be reset.
Yeah, smart play again. Recognized, didn't really, oh, wow. Study just destroyed him. But, you know, Facento didn't really recognize, recognize he didn't have any teammates controlling the satellite drone respawn area again. So just threw it out, gives his team some time to track back. There's again, Nagafen just go to town with that thermal melon.
I'm just kind of waiting for this this squad to really push up on that right side of school. Like we said, we brought it up. If you control that and you have good AR players set, you're going to be able to just get that drone in for the scores. You're going to be able to control the spawn so much that when they just run out of that green area where they're going to be spawning in, you're going to be able to just pick them off. Sensor, taking out Remy, taking out his own team as well, Proofy.
Yeah, Remy actually was able to get that 1-point play. I was expecting him to try and track back, but he didn't. And that's big school control for Sento now. Could actually punish them. Maybe go for the 2-point play. Jumps in just. I thought he missed that then for a second. Kind of slammed down a little too soon, but TR now with a 2-point lead, 2.5 minutes left.
Nice little aggressive push there by Revenge, able to finish it off and reward themselves with 2 points. 6-4, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in this uplink match. Remy going to be in control of the drone.
He knows he's going to be pushed, just needs to kind of play that for some yards. Misses the melee, turns around, was able to clean up Proofy somehow, but that drone back in Faze's hands. Nagafen again with that melee, 25 and 14. Just causing Faze so many issues, and I just feel like they don't really know how to handle it.
Yeah, the drone reset mid-map right now, just waiting for a player to pick it up. This whole Faze squad is going to be making that aggressive push, and this is really what you see. Usually you're going to send 3 players in that mid-street to try to get something to happen. Apathy in control of the drone, like we said. Going to try to jump in. No, he's actually going to go for the 1-point play. 6-5 right now. That's really what you want. You still have a lot of time left in this game. Right. You don't need the 2 points.
However, TR can immediately try and get some control of the school side. Proofy's going to have to go for a big stop. Remy's going to drop it, pull out his weapon. Can he win the gunfight? No, he can't. Proofy manages to control it. However, TR still with the potential of a cap. Apathy going big. Looks to try and stay alive here. That drone still alive in mid-street. Apathy not going to be able to win it. Aqua picks it up instantly. And a 2-point play here would make it a 2-possession game in the last minute and a half. That'd be so huge for TR.
Definitely would. Aqua running this drone through the mid-street. Gonna get taken out by the little bus stop area right there. Remy gonna be there to support his teammate. Nagafen jumping in for the 2-point play. 8-5 right now. This Revenge squad looking to close the series out.
Study, he's gonna have to reply immediately, but there's a player up top. Not gonna be able to get it. Proofy needs to win the gunfight, does so, but more players converging in on him. He drops, and Faze not in a position to pick up that drone and get a score. 3-point difference now between the two. Last 55 seconds of that drone has been played. 7 seconds until it respawns.
Desperation here right now. Faze Black has to get super aggressive, and they have to keep on getting 2-point plays. This is really what you need right now. Scores 8-5. Final 45 seconds of this match. The drone has reset. Remy going to be in control. They're probably just going to keep on throwing this one out and letting it reset until the clock goes down.
Such a smart play. Faze now with only 20 seconds to try and get 3 points on the board. Study last man up. It's fair to say this one is over. TR with a phenomenal performance continue that run in the winner's bracket as Nagafen throws that one out. A 3-1 win over Faze Black. I'm excited to see what else TR can do.
I got my prediction right. That's
all. You said 3-2.
Okay.
You said 3-2. I'm not giving it to you.
Okay, you don't have to give me any point. Like props. I did say Revenge was going to win, but
yeah, you did.
Excellent Revenge. Finally, though, there was no 3-0.
It wasn't.
That's happy times.
It is happy times. The curse, as you mentioned, finally broken. TR with a fantastic hero win. Massive thank you for you coming up, Keston.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Good luck in the rest of the cast-off. Of course, you should catch the final episode of the cast-off March 11th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, where we'll be selecting one lucky winner from the 4 awesome casters you've seen today to come with us to the Call of Duty World Championship in Los Angeles. That was a sick game, though. Very, very good game. I'm excited. Obviously, the winner of that plays Faze Red. Before you let you go, prediction on that game. Does TR win?
I don't think so. This Faze Red squad, this whole thing, they just 3-0'd Optic Nation as well. That caliber of a team. This Faze Red squad, they've just been playing out of their minds. Aches finally actually stepping up. I mean, he had a tournament that he just wanted to forget at the playoffs. But this one, been playing fairly well. This whole team has really just been clicking. I mean, but this Revenge squad, you have to clean. I think it's going to be a really close series. I don't think TR will take it. But I mean, they have so much momentum going their way right now. Just beating FaZe Black too. Just
Sure.
I feel like it gives you more of a confidence boost, like when you beat those big name teams as well as the big name players. So I'm gonna have to go with FaZe Red in that one.
FaZe Red. Awesome. For now though, let's actually send it down to our analysts. I believe we have Courage and Mr. X. Thoughts on this game, guys?
Well, Jack, we just saw TR put an end to FaZe Black's winner bracket run. We'll talk about it a little bit. That first hard point, FaZe Black ends up winning that one, but I want to point out, I think in the second half of the Hills, TR really came alive. They play like that the first half. I think we probably see a sweep here in this series as well.
Oh, it was absolutely a story of two completely different games in just one matchup there. We saw FaZe Black coming out hot, winning on the early rotations, making sure they get those entry kills whenever TR was in control of the hard point. Then as the side switched there into the second half of that game, we saw Revenge hold down that first bottom square hard point for all 60 seconds, starting to mount their comeback there. And then later on, really the difference maker came in that blue hard point. Remy had one of the most electric moments of that tournament. He got, I think it was 6 kills in a matter of 15 seconds there. But when it came down to it in that middle biolab, what FaZe did a better job of was pushing out towards the different rooms, making sure they knew exactly where TR would spawn. They wound up clutching that one by only 13 points there, though, in the end.
Can't say enough about Sensor in that first game. You know, finished 40-plus kills. I believe 45?
Something along those lines.
I 45 kills.
He went 45 and 27.
Yeah, so finishes 45 and 27. A phenomenal game out of Sensor. We talk about it sometimes season up and down OBJ player. Don't see that a lot, but he is capable of going off like that. The S&D, though, Jack, tell me about that one.
Went into S&D Solar, and, you know, something different that was going on, Matt. It was a much more passive game. Both teams very content with just staying back, trying to see if they can get first picks with the sniper. But throughout that game, after the first 2 rounds, it was tied 2-2. The big difference was TR began getting the numbers advantage, getting those crucial first bloods, and they were more than happy on offense to slowly rotate towards that A bomb site. It's so popular to rush down pipes and go to B that it was interesting to see.
It's something that I saw a lot in Europe. I talked a little bit about it before during one of the games I casted. A lot of teams in Europe, they were able to get that one first blood, and then they just go over towards that A bomb site. A lot of teams we weren't seeing doing that, but TR definitely changing the game this week, and we've seen tons of new strats out of them. It's a little wrinkle they threw in there. So tell us a little bit about the next matchup.
We went into Game 3, which wound up being CTF on retreat. The series was tied up 1-1. Really, the story of that matchup was Aqua dropping 24 and 15. What wound up happening was you saw a lot of standoffs going on where both flags would be pulled, and really just the crucial clutch kills coming out of TR. They wound up winning that one. It was pretty close, but honestly, FaZe just didn't get enough kills. Matt, the slaying power was extremely weak. How do you feel in that regard on that map in CTF retreat?
I think that, you know, FaZe, for them as a team, I thought I would see Proofy come out a little bit better. Yeah. In that first hard point in the last hill, he went absolutely massive. I was watching in the front with Merc and Nade. We were just talking about it. I think Study gets a team kill. Proof picks up 2.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to need him to go really big every game. A lot like when I talked a little bit about before when we were watching Denial against TR. Clay needed to really come up clutch. Proof is really that player for FaZe Black that needs to put up big numbers. I think any predominant AR Slayer needs to put up big numbers constantly in this game. Definitely thought fell short a little bit there. I want to talk about the uplink, though, real quick.
Yeah.
Nagafen goes absolutely large the last map. Detroit uplink. Went back to that LMG. He's having tons of success with it, Jack.
He had an interception. He was holding down the map with the LMG, making sure that he was slaying everything inside. I think he finished 31 and 18, really just getting those crucial 1 and 2 pieces, really to hold down that drone spawn area in the middle Atlas. And finally, really the difference maker there too, he had the final dunk that really put the nail in the coffin there for FaZe at the end of that game.
Yeah, definitely. Nagafen, been playing phenomenal all tournament long, had a really rough first hard point, but brought it back the rest of the series for TR. And when we come back from this quick commercial break, we're going to have Maven on the floor with one of the members of Team Revenge.